Welcome to, you guessed it, a week late, but it is Casual Fan Saturday for the latest episode of Crypts. Apologize about the delay, but our little camera person accidentally hit delete the last time we did this. So, back in the editing room, back in the filming room to get this done. So, what is Casual Fan Saturday? So, you'll get a shorter version of Crypts. It will have exclusive footage, and it will also have exclusive conversations about some of the stuff that we're going to go over today. And then come back this Wednesday for the collector's cut, which will be the full extended cut with additional bonuses that will not be featured in today's episode. And before we start, I just got one thing to say to my co-host today, which is Noah Partenio. Saw your message in your last video. I have a little Easter egg for you in this one. So let's go ahead and start.
Hello. Oh, that's today?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, damn, well, come in. Well, I mean, you should have, given me more notice, but whatever. Hey, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Noah, and welcome to MTV Cribs. Oh, Crypts, Women in Horror Crypts. Yeah, we're not that popular yet, but we'll get there.
Thanks for joining us on the second episode of Crypts. I am here with the host of Little Toy Shop of Horrors, Noah Partenio. We're going to check out his collection today. He also has his own YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe to that, and that is Friendly Neighborhood Noah. Now, if you haven't done so yet, you can stalk us by clicking the notification icon on our channel, and be sure to give this video a stab to the like button if you like the content.
Yeah! We're going to have to redo that then, aren't we?
No, I think we're good. So, just before we get into things here, just to let you know, we're going to start off with some questions. We're going to jump into his collection. And if you have any questions about stuff that you see here, drop it into the comments, and then we'll get back to you.
Yes, and I'm happy to leave you unopened.
All right, so Noah, you've been collecting for a long time. So, when did you start collecting?
Well, probably when I turned 2 years old, when I started officially watching Godzilla films, and I started getting the Bandai figures that are over there that you'll see in a minute. And so, yeah, almost 2 decades now.
Almost 2 decades. So, a lot of collectors today, they're collecting because of nostalgia. They're bringing stuff in from when they were kids and building a collection around that. You're kind of still in that nostalgia phase.
I don't think there is ever getting out of that nostalgia phase, because I don't think someone just looks at something and is like, that's cool, I'll collect it. I think it mainly revolves around the nostalgia of growing up with this stuff and now seeing that you can hold more things that you had in your child in your hands and show it to other people.
All right. Well, we obviously see a bunch of Godzillas here, but what can we expect in the video today?
You're going to expect a lot more of these Godzilla figures, a lot of horror figures, and then a lot of stuff in between.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll let you get to it.
Alright, he was just in the beginning, so I didn't steal his spotlight on his show. Alright, so now we're starting off with the X Plus figures. I actually heard about these when I lived in Carbondale, a while ago. And I didn't know what they were. I just saw one. I don't have it yet. I think it's the 1991 figure. It actually might be the different version of this one right here. I heard about it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But it's over $200, so I don't have that money because I don't have a job. And I'm like 10, so... and then I found a YouTuber who collected them. I was like, all right, now I really want these. And that's kind of how it started. And then Christmas, maybe 2-3 years ago, I got my hands on this one right here, the Rodan 1964. And then I did something stupid. I cut the cover off the box. I sold the figure so I could rebuy it with the box, and I finally just now got it after 2-3 years of trying to find it for something under than $500. But yeah, wrote it in 1964. And then over here we got the 1954 Godzilla Train and Mouth figure. Now they make different versions of this. They make the 1954 Gold Edition, which also comes with a stand. They make this version, who also comes with a stand in the regular color. They make the different 1954 figure where he looks more like the poster version, the Japanese poster version, not the American one. And they also make one that I believe comes with an oxygen destroyer. That also makes an appearance in that, and the 1955 Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Definitely check those out. Over here you got Hedorah, or the Smog Monster from Godzilla 1971, Godzilla vs. Hedorah. And, one of my more expensive figures that I bought, or one that I saved the most on, and you might be thinking to yourself, Godzilla 1971, does that mean that they made a Hedorah in a different movie? Yes, they did. In the 2004 Godzilla Final Wars movie, where he got absolutely destroyed 3 seconds in, and then he was out. And then right here, you'll see what I just got for my birthday. The Godzilla Hedorah from Godzilla Final Wars right there, 2004. Looks really sweet. And I recently learned that the reason he looks different is not because it was just a new design, but because he's a different gender in the species. He's the male version, which is also the smaller version. The females grow larger. I don't know why. I don't know the whole lore behind it, but it's pretty cool. And then right here, we got the 2-pack of Anguirus and Godzilla 1955. Now, they make other versions of this as well. They make all versions for all of them. One where they're in color, which is kind of gross. He's like a greenish color, and he's like a brownish color, or it's vice versa. All I know is that it's really not cool. And then they sell them in separate packs. This pack is specifically called the Showdown Pack. And I didn't think I was ever going to find it. I always saw these on eBay and like $1,000 or more. By themselves, they're like $400 a piece. But then I lucked out and I saw that they were selling this pack together for under $500 after shipping, which was pretty dope. So I was like, a lot of money, but I'm picking it up. Up at the top, you'll see we got this right here, which is originally a GIF, not GIF, GIF. The creator called them GIFs, so they're GIFs. You want to fight me about that? You will lose. This was painted by me by my friend Riley. If she doesn't see this video, I'm going to send it to her to make her feel bad because I actually shouted her out in this video. So, and you can all just shout out her name on the in the bottom. You're not going to spell her name right, so don't even try. And then right here, we got the Pacific Rim poster, which is a Cinemark exclusive. And it's not like that weird textury paper. It's like the cardboard paper, which is the good paper. And then down here, you'll see, I got a custom drawing, one of a kind, made by my sister. It is little Godzilla. Well, not little, it's just a little Godzilla with some buildings. He's smiling like a smug jerk. And then over here, we got another custom one of a kind piece, which is made by Jeff Zornow, the artist, who has worked on many Godzilla comics, stuff like that. I believe he worked on Godzilla in Hell. And I have other posters of his. And right here, this is Godzilla, Gamera, Ultraman, and King Kong. All duking it out, because that's what they do. And then right here, you'll see I have a little unicorn piece. Now, I'm not going to show you on my hand, because it doesn't rock on my hand. I've already tried this multiple times in video. It rocks, and it's made of glass, and it's pretty cool. Got that for Christmas, don't judge. And right here, I have King Kong in the Empire State Building. Got it from New York when I was in Manhattan in December. Pretty cool. Like Manhattan. And you will too if you enjoy nightmares. However, I don't. But we went to Hard Rock Cafe, so I'm not going to complain. But going in December, wouldn't recommend it. Awful. Probably worse than, and probably not as bad as summertime go, because there's still a lot of people and it's also hot. So, and then right here, this is made by Sick and Twisted Effects. It is a face hugger. Not a face hugger, sorry. It's a chest burster, like, you know what I mean? In a potted plant. This is made by Sick and Twisted Effects. Unfortunately, I'm going to be letting this figure go. Or, not figure, this piece, because it's not a toy. None of these are toys. I hate when people say that. Everyone who's a collector hates people say that. They're not toys, okay? Because they cost more than toys, and they're cooler than toys, and you're a jerk. This is made by Sick and Twisted Effects. If you would like to purchase it, just let me know, and it might be links in the description. I don't know, because I don't run the YouTube channel. I'm just a pretty face in front of the camera. But yeah, definitely cool, really cool. I just don't have space for it, and, you know, it's also signed by the person who made it. But, you know, I just don't have space for it, and I'm trying to get, like, more X Plus figures and all that jazz, and, you know, I have stuff that has to go on this fridge, like my fruit gummies. And then right here, you'll see I have a Pacific Rim coaster. This is made out of cork, pretty cool. I have multiple. If you can find them throughout here, there's 4. They're all around my room. If you can find them, dope. They're little Easter eggs. First person to find them wins a virtual high five from me. Alright, going down to the magnets. You'll see we got a variety of nice magnets. All these are for FYE except for this one. This one right here is the Japanese TV show Spider-Man, which I haven't seen it yet, but this is really cool looking. I really liked it, and I plan on watching it eventually. This is how I watch shows before I watch them. I buy something or memorabilia of them, and then I watch the show because now I'm forced to because I have it. Right here we got the Venom Lethal Weapon issue 1 cover on the magnet. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Venom is my favorite superhero, or Spider-Man character. Not my favorite superhero. Right here, coffee mug that gives you +5 wisdom, +9 speed, and +8 energy. I'm not a coffee person, but I thought it was cool. Thought it was adorable, and I think Donna Jean would like this a lot. Right here, we got the pride flag, because you gotta show your support, spread some love, accept everybody. And then right here, I got this at Monster Mania. This is a custom Godzilla piece. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to take this off and then put 2 magnets, because he has a habit of doing stuff like that, doing sick tricks, which we don't do here. We like to stay stable. We're stable people. Not really, but, you know, we try. And also he falls and people knock into him because people don't know how to walk. But now we're going to move on to my other stuff. Woo! Okay, and now we're on to all my other stuff that's Godzilla that's not exclusively X+. Here we got my Shogun Warriors Godzilla figure. I did recently learn that they make another one. It is the 1964 suit and it's black. Not as cool as that one. This one actually looks better. Because his face, the black one, his face looks like a hamburger. That's burnt. But with this one, his tail comes off, which is cool. Because then I can put him all the way back on the thing so he doesn't take up as much space. His hand shoots out when you press a button. Don't know why. Still kind of cool. Wish he kind of did that in the movie. Unfortunately, I can't do that with mine because if I do, sometimes it won't go back in all the way and it'll just fall out. And then he has a tongue that if you pull a lever, his tongue comes out. But I think it's flames because it's got like fire on it, so I think it's his breath. But I don't know. Moving on to like my older figures right here, we got Gigan and Megalon. Probably 2 of my favorite figures, and also probably maybe my first 2 are in the top first 5 figures I ever had at all. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Unfortunately with Megalon he's super expensive, and whenever you put paint on it, it doesn't stay, like as you can see. This is the second time his eyes have been painted and it's already coming off, which is kind of annoying because no other figure I've had has ever been like that. And even when we got it, he wasn't fully finished and he was over $80. Now he's like double the price. He's super expensive. He's even more with the tags. A lot of these Bandai figures, you'll see, when they have their tags, they skyrocket beyond belief, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it's not that big a deal because I already have them, so. Right here, one of my other older figures, Mogira from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla in 1994. He was also in the Mysterians in 1957. He was a villain in that one, though. I remember when I was playing with this one, in the movie, he breaks apart and he turns into a tank and a jet. I always try to do that with this figure. I would try to like twist and rip it apart to see if it could do that. It couldn't. I didn't break it though, so that's what counts. But it doesn't twist, so that probably should have been my indicator that it doesn't work, but I was stupid as a kid, so. Right here, oh, this is a good figure right here. This is Godzilla, I believe it is from 1991. I'm not 100% sure, it might be 1991 or 93. All I know is that growing up, as I had it, I don't remember how I lost it. But this was like, I was really young and I had it. I always used to take the tail off or push the legs in so they'd get stuck. So he looked like his legs were just like shooting out in triangles or whatever. And I just lost it, which really sucked because this is my all-time favorite Godzilla figure I ever had. And I finally got it again, and I have just now noticed that you can't do anything with tail. It's sealed onto it, which is way dope. I assume the legs can still come off since they move, but, you know, I absolutely love this figure, so it's not. Which I got from Pop Rock and Horror. I took this picture with the one and only Nathan Basil, who played Leslie Vernon in Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. And my bestie Angela right there. How's it going? How the kids? How's life? How's Rhode Island? We're still going to make a trip down there. And look at this. Look at this. So you can't tell because I'm wearing a beanie, and you'll probably never see my regular hair. But I have an afro. Pretty cool. Not boring, like straight or curly hair like most people. Look how short this was. This is a little over a year ago. That was right around the last time I got a haircut. And it's like probably like triple that. So way cooler. And now we're going to move on to, we're moving out of the Godzilla stuff and the kaiju stuff into more of the horror side. So, alright, and here you'll see, got some posters right here from Godzilla King of the Monsters, the 2014 one. I don't know why it's called King of the Monsters since the first one was just called Godzilla and the 2019 one was called King of the Monsters. Whatever. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. Pretty cool. Really liking it. Over here next to it, you'll see it's the Japanese release poster of Kong Skull Island. Also a really good movie. There is end credit scenes if you haven't seen it yet. Awesome movie. Really liked it. People still don't understand how he's going to fight Godzilla since he's super small. But they also said that it was 1976, I believe. And he was still growing because of how young he was. So you just gotta pay attention when you're watching a movie and stop looking at the pretty colors. I got that at FYE. We got that from free actually at FYE because they had them. My dad asked if they were selling them. He said, we're just giving them away. I'm like, all right, I'll take them. And right here, you'll see I got a blanket. It's based off the 1933 King Kong poster. I really like it too. And other than the color scheme and the art style, it's not that weird fleece texture like you'll see for most throw blankets. It's actually a different texture, and I actually prefer it. This is, so my Alien and Predator stuff. It would just go down because I don't typically make scenes, but it's Alien Predator, so you had to make an exception. So right here you'll see this. I have some very rare pieces when it comes to the Alien and Predator line. I have the throne, which I believe I got for $90 or $100. Still really good considering you can't ever find it anywhere. The trophy wall, I did get measurement. I'll watch YouTube videos to get measurements on because I didn't know if this was going to fit because I didn't know the actual size of it. Also, holy crap, I have the trophy wall. You can't find this anywhere. And like I said, so I looked up YouTube videos to try to get measurements on it to see if it would fit because these are, I think, 11 or 12 inches in space. And you can't really like push it back and have more space even though there's space behind the shelves, which kind of sucks. But, you know, obviously because it's huge. It's also, it's even heavier than that. It's, oh my God. And because I found it was like $250 after shipping. Or no, it was $272 after shipping. Still a really great price. But the video I watched, I was like, all right, guys. So, I bought this from Big Bad Toy Store, which is ironically enough where I got this. And he's like, I believe it was like $30. And I'm like, you need to shut up, okay? Because $30 for a collector is like pocket change. This was over $250, and I still think that I got a good deal on it. My gauntlet. It is made by 4 Fabrications. Originally, it doesn't look like this. It looks gold. It looks like the gauntlet. But I wanted it to look like a relic. I wanted to have like this overall thing. It was $175 for me. But he said if he were to do this one again, it would cost a little bit more, which is understandable because, you know, this doesn't look like any easy task. And I don't know if it's metal or not. I don't think it is, but it could be. I'm not really sure. By the way, there's a soda bottle. That's what's keeping this up, not hands, because I've bought model hands for many of my gloves, and they suck. They absolutely suck. They don't fit. They're too big and whatever. But yeah, it's pretty cool, right? You put it on, but I'm not going to do that. But I will. If it does do something kind of cool, you want to see what it does? I think you do. I know you do. Just let me find the switch. I have found it. You ready? Look at that. It lights up. And now we got pretty much all kaiju-related posters except for the Campus Lake banner. I don't remember where I got that. I think I got it from a loot crate. But here we'll start off with the Godzilla 1985, The Legend is Reborn poster. Now, like I said, came out in 1984, but it says 1985 because it was released in America in 1985, and obviously this is the American poster because it's all in American. But, you know, some weird stuff happened with that movie. We weren't allowed to have it in the States for some reason, but we officially now have it. I remember watching it on bootleg for like decades, which right here, this is art made by Jeff Zornow. I believe it was a comic book cover as well, and it's signed by him. And if you see right here, you probably can't see, but maybe we'll do a close-up. It says right here is his name. I think it says Zornow must be destroyed, which is his slogan, I believe. And it's really nice too. There's a couple more that I want to get. Maybe I'll get them eventually. Right here, you'll see we have the Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla poster, the Godzilla vs. Mothra poster, which is signed by the suit actor Godzilla himself, Haru Nakajima. He's pretty dope. They don't speak English. He doesn't speak English, but obviously he's born and raised in Japan. He still lives in Japan. He just came over and came to a convention, and he was still really nice dude. Down here, Pacific Rim Uprising, great poster, not a great movie. I think they're making a third one, though. They probably shouldn't. I don't even think they should have made this one, but, you know. And that was even before it came out, and I liked the first one. I thought it was really good. Right here, Shin Godzilla poster, the Japanese poster. Really, also a really good movie. People hate on it for being different, but I don't understand that. Like, at what point, he's still Godzilla, he's still destroying things. His suit, yeah, sure, it looks a lot different, but it's really cool. If I don't think it's more realistic than most of the Godzilla suits we see now, because he's actually mutated and it looks like he's burned and there's flesh and stuff like that. I feel like if Godzilla were to be real, it would look more like this than any of the other ones. So, say what you will about the movie, but I really enjoyed it and I think that you would too. Down here, you'll see we have the Godzilla GMK poster, signed by the guy who played as Godzilla GMK himself, the Big G, Mizuho Yoshida. If I say their names wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not good with names in general, so a name from a different country, it's going to be extra hard for me. And then over here, you'll see the 1956 poster for Godzilla King of the Monsters, the American release, not the original movie. Still a cool poster. I actually prefer the poster, but I do not prefer the movie, not the original movie. So, yeah. Boom. Alright, and now we have come to the end of my collection, my final piece, and not only is it probably one of the most vibrant and cool pieces, probably one of my all-time favorite pieces of all time. They are indeed my slippers. They are llamas. They have little things on the little dangly bits on the sides, and they're pink on the inside. Why? Because llamas are cool, pink is cool, and if you have a problem with it, no one cares. I needed slippers. I saw these. They were comfortable. These are made. I think these are actually made for women, but they're big on me. So they probably are made for men and women. And you know what? I'm a man and I bought one. So that is all for this. As my dad said in the beginning, you should definitely stab that like button. Stalk us by following us and turning on that notification bell. Check out my YouTube channel, Friendly Neighborhood Noah. Probably will be linked in the description below. Get me up to 100 subscribers so I have my own custom URL. And I'm tired of all the numbers and the letters and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't typically search for subscribers on my channel. I just do it to have fun. I like playing video games. I like making people happy and enjoy themselves. Especially, I started my channel because of the virus. People have nothing to do. I was like, all right, I'll throw out some videos. And I just stuck with it. And I have a gaming laptop, so I might as well do something with it other than play games. But, yeah, that's all for me. So without further ado, peace.